Hello everybody, this is the new Mercedes-Benz S560e, the very first plug-in hybrid version of the S-Class. It's now here in Malaysia and it's sold alongside the S450L. But the bigger surprise is the price. This is actually the cheaper of the two. Despite this being the flagship model of the S-Class range, this is actually 41,000 ringgit cheaper than the S450L. So this one goes for just under 660,000 ringgit. That's thanks to hybrid incentives here in Malaysia. 443 units of this car will be made, and that's quite limited, so better sign up your checkbooks right now. The biggest difference, of course, is the powertrain, because this is a PHEV version. The engine, of course, is the same as the 450L, a 3-litre twin-turbo V6, and that in itself makes 367 horsepower and 500 Newton meters of torque. But on top of all that, there's an electric motor making 121 horsepower and 440 Newton meters of torque. So combined, the total system output is rated at 476 horsepower and 700 Newton meters of torque. So this is a big car, but it gets from 0 to 100 in 5 seconds flat. Powering all the electric motor is, of course, a big battery, and it's stored behind the rear seats in the boot here. And this, despite being a big 13.5 kilowatt hour battery, that's double the displacement of the previous one in the pre-facelift S400H. The battery pack itself is actually a little bit smaller, so it takes a little bit less space in the boot. You now get 410 liters of space in the boot here, slightly bigger than 395 in the pre-facelift S400H. But of course, the non-hybrid version, the S450L, has a much bigger boot space at 530 liters. But then again, usually boot space is not that important in a car this big. So with a much bigger battery pack, the electric range of this car has been boosted by quite a fair bit. It now can go on full electric for up to 50 kilometers, but charging times is a bit more crucial. So you plug up a Type 2 charger over here, and if you use a 7.4 kilowatt hour charger, a Mercedes-Benz wall box, that will take you about 1.8 hours. But if you use a 3.7 kilowatt hour public charger, the one to see in malls and such, that will take about 4 hours. If you use a standard domestic 3-point charger, you'll be charging for about 8 hours every day. So with all the numbers out of the way, let's talk about the visual changes. The 560e gets the full exclusive line visual package, and this includes a much softer looking, more elegant front face compared to the S450 with the AMG line package. To me, I think this is the better looking S-Class look. And if you think it looks too close to the Maybach, remember this one has horizontal double slats, while the Maybach has vertical slats. Onto the side, this car gets 19-inch wheels, and yes, that is 1 inch smaller compared to the S450 AMG line, but the design here looks really good. And fun fact, this is actually not from the S-Class sedan range. This is originally unique to the S-Class Coupe, but Mercedes-Benz Malaysia made a special order to have this on the 560e here, and I think it looks great. And of course, you get a customary EQ power badging on the side. As we get inside, it's the same glorious W222 S-Class interior that we're familiar with. But this S560e does get quite a few upgrades compared to the S450L. Number one is this new steering wheel, which has wood inserts on it, which to me fits the S-Class theme. Number two is a big upgrade, very, very important, Napa leather in the interior, which feels and looks really, really good. Beyond that, it's pretty much the same as before, which is to say very, very good. We've got leather everywhere, we've got wood everywhere, and the infotainment system is as good as ever. It's not MBUX, of course, it's still the old command online, but you know what? On the S-Class, it hardly matters. As long as it works, I think everything is fine. The suspension system is still Airmatic. It's not yet Magic Body Control. That for now is still exclusive to the Maybach in Malaysia. As for the back, again, it's very typical S-Class affair back here. There's loads of space, extremely comfortable seats, especially these really soft headrests. And my favorite feature is this belt bags, basically airbags built into the rear seat belts. What's new for the S560e are massage functions built into the last two seats, as well as energizing features. These sync up everything in the car, the massage functions, the audio system, the perfume system, to suit your mood, which you can set whether you want it to be relaxing or slightly more intense. Well, anyway, that's it for the new flagship S-Class here in Malaysia, but with a twist, it's actually cheaper than before. So yeah, let me know what you think of this car. Thank you for watching.